All right. Good afternoon, cyber traders. Welcome on back to close things out for this week. But happy March. Welcome to March, everybody. March 1st, Friday. That being great to see all of our students and members alike just joining us here. You got Michael, Kathleen, Bill, Larry, Brian, and Yehuda from just before, Lawrence and Michael included. Great to see all of them there and all of us back on social media, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, etc. That being, as always, at Cyber Trading U. Have to get water before I start this meeting. That's a rookie mistake. All right, so let's try and make this quick, not because of my lack of water, but because, well, we got the Phase 2 class continuing along this afternoon for all of our gold students, platinum, and diamond students of CTU. You have access to class coming up this afternoon. I look forward to it. We'll be talking more about historical charting, not or I mean that, I mean that in the sense of charting the market. I get those two always confused just in my head. Historical charting, we just came off of earlier today, and actually, this is the prime example that we were covering. So I don't want to talk too much about this trade here, at least the lines that you see. And with that, one second, I forgot to even do this for all of our students in our room. Here we go. I caught it myself this time. I gotcha. Right there. Perfect. All right. So this trade real, REAL. We are going to cover this more so in the phase 2 class, at least, recap it from the morning class that we had. And basically all the lines that you see on my chart there, we talked about in our class. If you want to learn more about that, just click the link that Rich posted just before, and I will see you at 3:05. But this real trade, the fact that it's at the highs, I'm going to put this on our watch list at least to begin. And again, we gave you the game plan in class, folks. We're on the way up towards 283 at least, if not 294. If it ends up breaking below 250-ish, then obviously we'll see what happens from there. But a nice trade for real. Now, with that in mind, let's go from top to bottom here and see what else we can grab. Let me actually also flip this back to a SPY chart here. There we go, because markets have been pushing up and up all throughout the day today. So just want to show that as well. MTC, ooh, nice little push right now on this trade, starting to rev back up again. So I will add this to our watch list now. MTC pushing up, had a good pop hit heading into the late morning off of nearly 2, basically 175, 180-ish, and then ran up from there. All right, BIVI. A lot of these stocks are going to look like this at this stage. So, pop and drop for Bivy, pop and drop for maybe move back up for Jack. This became like a 10-cent stock. Holy crap. All right, we're going to stay away from this trade. Jaguar Health. We actually used to do really well on the stock as a former runner. But you take your eyes off a ball for a little while, you realize how cheap it becomes. That's a 10-cent stock. Yeah, that's not for me. Pass. ADIL, this thing we're going to pass on too because it's just making a lower high, pulling back to support. Doesn't look too good, too tempting. And we keep it going from here. CRDF, I mean, a little choppiness right now. This one has, it's trying to rev back up too, similar to the MTC trade. I guess if I put one on our list, I'll have to put the other on as well. So CRDF. What else we got here? XPOF. Is this an ETF? No, Exponential Fitness. Interesting. Ended up seeing a little, actually not even a little, a pretty decent push up throughout the day today. This thing is just on pretty thin volume though, so I feel like we're probably going to have a decent watch list heading into the end of the week, especially with the way the markets are looking right now. So I don't really want to find like too many crazy looking stocks, big spreads, thin orders out there. Keep it moving through here, folks. Just going down the gainer side right now, kind of skimming through. OCEA has been a familiar name. It's just not really moving as well for us right now. It's been popping up a little bit here and there. Looking at the daily chart. Blue, Jamia, my speech impediment always on this one. Actually, this one's not looking too bad. A little lackluster of late, but it's sticking near the highs, right? Good order book. It doesn't hurt us to kind of put it on the back end of our watch list for now. I like the CRDF more, MTC more, the real trade a hell of a lot more. What else we got? BBAI. Possibly a little flat recently, but again, it's still kind of near the high of the day there. I'll come back to it. I'll give it a second look. That BBAI has been on a tear of late, actually. So I'll definitely come back to that one, at least at the end. All right, what else we got here? NXU. I was a little disappointed in this trade earlier this morning in pre-market. Just you got to realize that over time with lower highs, lower lows, and it ended up just dumping much lower from that point. Filled the gap essentially. I called out before 95 cents potential support for a bounce. Just so far it's not even giving us much from there. Little 5 cent, 7 cent push, but that was it. So this NXU trade, I'm not really too keen for it right now. Where is that call out right there? Just at 1:58 Eastern time on the top right of your screen. Should see that pop up. At this point now, though, right? Lower high, lower low. So unless if it starts really popping at the end of this meeting, I'm going to pass. All right, let's see if there's anything looking just as good on the loser side from here. Fisker's going out of business. I know that. FSR. SCLX, SIDU. This was a pop and drop to the extreme here yesterday. Looks like Real is starting to make a real push up towards that 283 we were saying before. It's been a great trade from 242 level, then really 250 at an average up on it. I didn't have to. But once it broke over 250, I did. NYCB ended up leading to actually, this had a good little dead cat bounce earlier today, didn't it? Dropped off at the open, but then made a good slingshot right from support. Got to say, that was a pretty decent play. I wasn't a part of that myself. I had no skin in that game, but, just a very tradable opportunity. SOXL up. Actually, you know what? I should have even just put that one on our watch list there. I didn't. SOXL, this chip ETF. Yeah, I got to put this on our watch list here at this point too, right? Obviously when NVIDIA's pumping up, breaking new highs, AMD's right there. This is the chip ETF. We trade this all the time. And yeah, I just, went over this before, but I actually didn't write it on my notepad there. So, that makes 5 tickers now to work with. Not bad. And expectedly so. Not going to really find too much on the loser side at this point. I just had to cross my T's, dot my I's. All right, so folks, Kathleen, Lawrence, Michael, everyone else, let me know if there's anything else looking good here in chat. Otherwise, I think that we'll just call it. I like what we got already. Don't need to overcomplicate life. Let's see if there's anything I'm really missing. CRDF, we said we'd come back to that. NVAX, it's only up 8% compared to everything else. It's filling a gap. It's doing good on the day, and it is tradable, right? So it wouldn't kill us, wouldn't hurt us to put this on our main watch list, right? Let's just see if there's anything else looking even better. CRDF, since that's been pushing back up, that one's already actually on our main list. That one made the cut. All right, well, looking even better. How about that? Bivy, nope. MINM, nope. BBAI, we said we'd come back to this one at least. Not really looking too enticing. All right, so you know what, NVAX, I'll be kind to you. I'll put that one on our watch list there. It's a good shout for the time being. Just, hopefully more eyes catch on to that trade at least. But I'll tell you what, folks, I think that we're going to call it for the meantime. We got our class coming up just in a bit this afternoon at 3:05 Eastern time. Richard says, not for the afternoon watch list, but Root has been a great swing play over the last week. Yeah, let's take a look. I'm sure it has been. Yeah. Oof. Oh, my. Yeah, that's a hell of a push. Well, where did this come from, right? Root Inc. Root beer? Nah. From 11.64 up to $40. Yeah, you're telling me. Just way too thin volume. And, Richard definitely knows that because he wrote in the beginning, it's not for the afternoon list, so be it. But yeah, absolutely right as well, though. Great swing. That chart kind of reminds me of the SMCI. Just kind of up, flat consolidation. And then once it rebroke, it exploded. So it's pretty cool. All right, folks. So I'll tell you what, I think that we're going to wrap it, call it up a afternoon here. So I'll be in class with all of our gold, platinum, diamond students. I see students like Lawrence, Rajan, Michael, Abdul, Leda, Michael, Kathleen, just all of our students, gold, platinum, diamond, C2 students. I look forward to seeing you there. Click the link that Rich will be posting one more time. Rich, if you want to do me the favor there and repost that link, just so you're squared away with the audio and video. And I'll tell you what, make sure I refill up on water myself, at least before I press start for that one. I look forward to it, folks. And otherwise, if you're not joining me in class, best of luck trading here heading into the market close. Talk to you soon.